Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in with us. I'm Imara Suda, coming on behalf of the Communications Department at South Carolina State University. We're here at Hope Health, correct?
Correct.
Yes. And can you introduce yourself for us?
My name is Marcia White. I am a prevention specialist here, so I do the HIV testing, STD testing, and hepatitis C testing outreach here in the office and in the community.
Let's talk about the stigma around getting tested. And
a lot of times I hear, especially on campuses where I'm not gay, so I don't need to get tested, and I ain't doing it, then I'm clean. There's no such thing as clean and dirty. HIV doesn't have a look. It's an equal opportunity virus, just as well as any STD, STI, or cold is. You won't know that you have the flu unless you get tested for the flu. You may have symptoms, but you may not know necessarily that you have the flu. So the only way to know is if you're HIV positive is to get tested. So I think the stigma may be because of, in the 80s or the 90s, they didn't really know what it was, what was going on. People were dying and all of that. But with technology and, the medical advances, HIV is a virus that you can live with. People that are living with, some of them do outlast longer than those that do not have HIV. So if you're taking your meds, you're coming to your appointments, you're eating right, eating healthy, listening to your doctors, your viral load can be suppressed and you can be undetectable. U equals U, undetectable, untransmittable.
certain demographic that you find test more positive than others, such as African American women or Caucasian males or Hispanics?
Well, honestly, I think we just need to talk about it more. I mean, in our community, I feel the black community, we don't really talk about sex until a young lady's pregnant. And then it's like, okay, well, now we're going to put you in birth control or whatever. But there are more things, other things than babies, Statistically, I believe it's 1 in 3 males that will contract HIV because of the type of sex that they have. So we try to let them know or be aware of PrEP, which is pre-exposure prophylaxis. So it's a 1-day pill that they would take. It's actually Truvada, so that is an HIV medication that they would take. So if they were to come in contact with HIV, it would not be able to replicate or spread in their body. So it's just recommended that we get tested every 3 to 6 months to test HIV. Anybody's 3 months to be present in our blood. So partner testing, follow-up testing, using condoms, the pull-out method, all of that will help them not contract HIV.
Okay, and when you say the certain type of sex that they have, can you expound on that?
Anal sex. Anal sex.
That makes you more prone to
because it may be any tearing, it may be blood that was present. So it's recommended that they use condoms, and a lot of times they don't know that they can use female condoms for that type of sex.
Well, that's good to know as well.
One partner was positive, the other one wasn't. With them being, on their meds and all of that, you would take that. So if you were to come in contact with the virus, you would not be, the virus wouldn't be able to replicate in your blood. So.
Oh, okay.
Hope Health, we do a plethora of things here in the office. Our local, our mandatory office, or our, I guess I would say like our head office is in Florence. So we're based out of Florence, South Carolina. We started off being a Ryan White facility, so HIV awareness and testing and all of that. But we've grown to do more. We do pediatrics in Florence, dentistry. We also have clinics that include King Street, Manning, Orangeburg, and Florence. And it's a couple of more out there. Just Google. I always tell the students or the young people I come in contact with, if you're talking to a young man, young lady, and you tell them let's get tested, and they say, well, what's wrong with you, why you don't do that, then that's a red flag.